everybody, welcome back to Cass Chats. I am Cass Bowers. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, I finally covered up all that gray. It looks so good. I love it. It's been a rough couple of days, I'm not gonna lie. So am I ever gonna get to this basement? I don't know. I think I am. I was supposed to go get paint today and I forgot, and today is Saturday and I believe the prices change on Sunday. Fingers crossed that the prices won't go up too much or won't go up at all at Menards, and if they do, I'll just have to find somewhere else to get the paint. I know Walmart sells paint, so maybe I'll just try Walmart paint. I mean, it's a basement. It's not like it's, one of the other rooms in my house, and I don't have to be as picky when it comes to the basement. Anyway, I have been going through a lot. Someone in our family, someone close to our family was injured and has been in the hospital. It was touch and go for a little while, for a few days, and that person is still in the hospital and has a very long recovery, and it's really going to impact our family. So been dealing with that, and there's been other things. This has just been a very, very tough year emotionally. It started out that way and it seems like it's going to end that way, so I'll be happy to see 2023. I say that every year. I love a new year. I love the new year because there's new possibilities, new things happen. I just love New Year. So I think on one of these videos before the 25th, I will go through my goals for 2023 because I'm working on those now. But also, I think I'm extra emotional because I am perimenopausal. I think that's how you say it. So I've been watching this woman on TikTok, and she talks about menopause and how you're premenopausal until you no longer have periods, until you have a full, I think she said 1 year and 1 day, 1 year and 1 month, something like that. There was some type of formula that you're still premenopausal until you haven't had a period for an entire year. Well, I don't have periods. I had a hysterectomy a very long time ago. But I do have all the other symptoms of a period, and I know when I'm on my period. So, yeah, I'm still having them. So that means I'm perimenopausal so premenopausal instead of in menopause. Anyway, it doesn't make any difference because it sucks. And for Black women, it can take up to 10 years to go fully through menopause. So that's fun. Nice to know that it's going to be 10 years of this. I'll be used to it, right? But I feel like I'm really just starting. I think I've had symptoms like here and there for quite a while and just didn't know. Like my skin, like really like these bumps. I've had these before. They were like all over my face, and I thought it was due to stress. This might have been a symptom of menopause or premenopause, because now I can't get rid of them, and like I'm doing everything, and like my skin looks so good except for right here. So that could be it. I don't know, but I want to go through the symptoms to kind of share and like take away the stigma from menopause and periods and all of those things. So as women go through those, or I mean, let's not be gender biased, but people go through menopause, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be, oh, we can't talk about that. Like we should be able to talk about anything that happens to the human body. So that's why this video is being made in Vlogmas. It's not really Vlogmas, but this is why I'm so moody and emotional, is because of this whole menopause thing. So I'm looking at my computer, so I'm going to read off some symptoms. The very first symptom is irregular period. Like I said, yes, they're irregular. They've always been irregular since I had a hysterectomy. Hot flashes and sleep problems. So yes, hot flashes and sleep problems. Let me scroll down. I want to see if it gets to it. No. Hot flashes and also cold chills. I have the worst cold chills. So yes, I have hot flashes mostly at night. They're really horrible. There's nothing I can really do about them. Like, it doesn't matter what the heat is on. Like, at night, my house has always been cold. I've always slept with a cold house. I feel like you sleep better when it's not so hot and stuffy. That's how it's always been since I moved out on my own. Since I was 21, I've always had a cool house at night. I think like my parents did that too. They always had a cool house. They always turned their heat down at night. It just always slept that way. and still the hot flashes come. So it's not necessarily anything I can do. I'm thinking about getting like a cooling blanket or a cooling mattress or a mattress pad so it like cools down your body temperature. That should probably help. But yeah, and I have sleep problems. I can't sleep. Like my sleep is all over the place. And I used to be a really great napper. I can barely nap now. I just cannot take a good nap. And it's just like, oh, why? I love to nap. And I guess I can't sleep. My sleeping pattern is all off. Mood swings. So I was like, when I talked to my doctor about it, she was like, yeah, sounds like you're, premenopausal. We should start thinking about, ways to help with your symptoms. But let's go talk about your symptoms. And she's like, well, mood swings. Do you think you're moody? And I was like, no, I think I'm just like regular. I feel like now the moodiness has set in. And maybe my friends and family were like, yeah, you've been moody, girl. I don't know. But now I can recognize it. And maybe it's just one of those things that once it's said to you, then you recognize it. So mood swings, yes, we'll check that one off. Bladder problems, yes. Oh my goodness, this is very much TMI, but I can't hold my pee. When I have to pee, I gotta pee. I don't wait anymore. It's not like I just keep going. When I stand up, I go to the bathroom, even if I don't have to pee because I know I'm going to, because it's just that serious. Because this thing does not play with you. It does not play with you. Bladder problems, yes. So, I definitely have problems with that. So, sorry, TMI. Decreased fertility. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Loss of bone. I don't know. This is with declining estrogen levels. You start to lose bone more quickly than you replace it, increasing your risk of osteoporosis. Did I say that wrong? If I said that right, that's messed up because I can't say anything. A disease that causes fragile bones. So I think that's like when women, or I shouldn't say women, when people that are elderly start losing bone mass, and when they fall, they like break their hip, or like they're more prone to breaking their bones when they fall. So that is definitely something that I've been thinking about. I've always thought about that because my grandmother had this problem. And so I knew like I had to start taking calcium supplements, or like food with calcium and more vitamin C, more of all the vitamins. So I've already started doing that. I take vitamins for my hair, nails, and bones every day, and I already started doing that. So hopefully that's going to help with some bone loss. And then changing cholesterol levels. That is so true, because right now my cholesterol levels are high, and they've never been high before. And so now I have to start changing my diet. So I love some eggs and bacon. I'm a brunch girl, so less brunch. I still go to brunch. I just have to like balance it for the rest of the day. So if I know I'm going to brunch on Sunday, like the rest of that week is just going to be yogurt and granola, which I love granola and yogurt. I don't like yogurt by itself. I don't like granola by itself, but you put them together and I love it. So that's not a huge deal. The other thing is weight gain, like in your middle section. I think I talked about this on another video, but the weight gain was just like that. I'm like, why am I gaining so much weight? Hold on just 1 second. All right, I'm doing another video with Cam in a minute, and he wanted to see if I was ready. I'm almost ready. Where was I? Where was I? I think I was talking about, weight gain. Yes, I gained a lot of weight, and it's all in my face. You can see it. My face. I heard like there's more sagging skin, and I feel like I see that. You look older, it causes wrinkles. I don't see any wrinkles, not yet. I don't know about that, but I do know that I've gained weight. So again, eating better, exercising, and then trying to lose as much of this weight as I can. It's going to be super hard now because I am in premenopause or menopause. I'm in the menopausal stage of my life. So I'm not going to be overly concerned or too harsh on myself, except for the health related things that I need to correct, like cholesterol and like not too much weight gain, and like making sure I exercise and eat better, those type of things, like keeping my bones healthy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start building in exercise in my regimen, just to get my heart pumping, just because I need to have a healthy heart, and the only way to do that is with cardio, to get your your pulse up. So I have to start doing those things, and it's not too late. I did have a conversation with my doctor. She was like, yeah, just walk. Start with just by walking. Walk an hour a day. So I can do an hour a day, do like 15-minute increments if I have to, but I am going to make some life changes. I have to. I want to be around for a very long time with my grandbabies and be able to continue to spoil them throughout their entire life, or like the bulk of their life. So that I'm going to do. I will say, like, being extra emotional, mood swings and all of that are manageable for the most part. I can feel it coming on, and I just kind of isolate myself and just go be by myself. But also one of the I think, because I'm like recognizing it, maybe one of the benefits of being in menopause is, like, I know a lot of women have talked about, or a lot of people have talked about, how they their hair grows in places that has never grown before. Well, my hair is growing. Like, I know there's hair loss could be one of the signs, but actually I've had my hair grow faster and better than ever. It's so thick and luscious right now. So I'm happy about that. And I haven't had that the symptom of having hair grow in weird places. Not yet. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood. Knock on something, because that hasn't happened yet. But yeah, it's been the cold flashes are the worst for me. The hot flashes are kind of manageable. You can turn a fan on, it kind of cools you down. But the cold flashes are in my bones. Like, it's like I feel it cold inside of my skin, and that is so hard. Like, there's like, I can put a blanket on top of me, but it just really doesn't. I just have to kind of like breathe through it and let it pass. And I cover up in a blanket, and then eventually it goes away. So hopefully I'll be able to manage it with some natural remedies. I don't want to go on any drugs or hormone replacement therapy, or have to start taking estrogen or anything like that. At least not yet. Maybe I will if the symptoms get even worse than they are. But right now I want to try to manage it naturally, and just like eat better and exercise. So we will see. I just wanted to pop in here and say, you know what? We all come to a stage in our life where our life changes, and things happen, and we get older. I pray to God that I continue to get older, and as I do, menopause is just part of life. It's part of the journey for me, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just where I'm at, and that's why I wanted to come on here and share. And so if there are other people out there that are going through some of these symptoms, then definitely reach out to your doctor and see what you can do to manage them. There's so much information on the internet of home remedies to kind of help. There's so many things, so which is good and bad. But always make sure that you check with your doctor, because doctors are so important. They use science and technology to come up with things that can help you. So just wanted to share. That's what I've been going through. That's why I've been probably all over the place in this Vlogmas. I'll get to the basement, hopefully. It's still on my list. I want to get to the basement. So come along with me on this journey. Happy Vlogmas, and I will see you again next time. Bye.